Hi everyone. Scheduling is a powerful module within CompuSense that allows you to schedule your panelists for upcoming product tests, curbside sample pickup, or focus groups. You can add screener tests to your schedule and set up specific quotas and disqualifying criteria that your panelists need to meet in order to qualify. There are 4 different types of schedules: sitting schedule, appointment, home use test schedule, and multi-test schedule. Today, we will be taking a look at the sitting schedule. Sitting schedule allows you to recruit your panelists to schedule themselves into predefined sittings. Optionally include a pre-screener, quotas, and disqualifying criteria. Useful when recruiting for consumer central location tests, sample pickup times, or less frequent employee testing. On the overview page of your schedule, first you can set the schedule name and the display name for the panelists. If you do have a screener test, you can link it here, and if you have a product test, you can also link it here. For the example that I'm going through today, I will link a screener test. The other important area on the overview page is your recruiting target. This determines how many people you will be able to recruit for your test. Sittings is where you create the sitting times for your product tests or the sample pickup times. You can either add one sitting at a time or use the sittings creation wizard. When using the wizard, you can first select your sitting dates, so when your test is going to be taking place. You can then determine the start time for each day, the amount of sittings per day, how long each sitting is, if you want to add a gap time between, or maybe you want to add a lunch break. Next, you would set up your sitting name. So this is the name that the panelists will see. You then select your location, and then you set your maximum number of panelists per sitting. So if your lab can fit 10 people, then you would fill out 10. You would then determine if this is just a one sitting test or if this is a multi-visit. When you create your sittings, you'll see your sitting numbers available on the left-hand side, the date and time, your lab location, and then also the capacity of the number of people that can qualify for each sitting. In the instructions area is where you can set up your email confirmations and then the text screens that the panelists see as well. So if you want them to receive a confirmation email after they qualify for the test, you can then set this up here where you can edit the text within this area. If you also want to attach a calendar link, then you can do so here just by switching that over to yes. You can also send out an auto reminder email. So if you want them to be reminded a certain number of hours before your test, then you can go ahead and switch that over to yes as well. And then again, you can edit the text within here if there is any other information that you want to provide to your panelists. In the text area, this is where you can change the text that the panelists will see once they qualify for the test. And then also you can even adjust the calendar ICS file text. So this letting them know how long the sitting duration is, and then also if there is any other messages that you want to add within that ICS file. Quotas are where you can set up your qualifying criteria and disqualifying criteria. For this example, you may want to have 50% male and 50% female. So you would first want to set up a gender qualifying group. Once you do that, you can then set up quotas for each male and female. So I would just go add quota. I would say maybe I want to do female first. I can then either, if I already have this information in my panelist library, I can link it up that way. Or if I don't, and I'm asking this question in my screener, then I can link it up from within there. So once you set up that quota, you then say how many people you want to be able to qualify within that. So we have 100 people that we're looking for. So I want to do 50 females within there. After that, if I did have any disqualifying criteria, I can add that there. And then I would go follow through the same steps to add the male quota group. Next is panelists. If you are using a screener test, you will add your panelists in that screener and send the invitation email through to screener test. If you are not using a screener, then you would add your panelists in the schedule area here. Once your panelists schedule themselves and you link your product test to your schedule, all of the scheduled panelists will automatically be placed in your product test. Lastly is review. So you can review your schedule here to see what it'll look like for your panelists when they are available to select their sitting time. So if I choose for September 9th, I then see all of the dates and times that are available, and I can go ahead and select that there. So this is the screen that your panelists will see. Thank you for watching this quick video on sitting schedule. And please feel free to reach out to us with any questions that you may have. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you.